I would like to lower your taxes. I would like to get rid of the business and inventory tax, which is an insane tax. The idea is that if you have things on your shelves which you purchased, for which you paid sales tax when you purchased them, and which you're going to charge sales tax for when you sell them, you still have to pay tax for them while they're sitting on the shelf. That has to go away. That has to end. That is crippling our economy. And in addition to that, I just want to flat out lower the taxes across the board. Quite frankly, I am convinced, and I know this is a little radical, I am convinced that the only valid, the only moral and ethical tax that there is a consumption tax, which should be level across the board. And what that means is consumption is like a sales tax. So basically what you're doing when you pay a consumption tax is you are literally paying for the opportunity to engage in a free and secure marketplace. And that's it. So the idea of having to pay taxes on inventory you have sitting on a shelf, insane. Property taxes. Literally, if you study the writings of the progressives from the beginning of the 20th century, they actually talk about how great it would be if the government simply confiscated everything and then rented it back out to you. They talk about that. They're very, very straightforward about it. That idea wasn't very popular with people who were not dedicated progressives, so they changed the name of that concept and they called it property taxes. And they got it passed. So effectively what you've got now is the government owns your property. So if you buy a house and you pay the bank off and you've got the title and you're free and clear, you own the place, right? No, try not paying your property tax. What happens? The state or the local jurisdiction will actually confiscate your property. Based on what? What are they taxing? What? And it goes back to the progressives at the beginning of the 20th century, who said that the state should own all property and that it should rent it out. Not the state like West Virginia, but the state as in the established government should own all property and then rent it back to you. And that's exactly what happened. So that's basically my perspective on it, which is that, now look, what I just described to you is not going to happen in the next few years. It's going to take years and years, decades of working through the morass of tax regulations that we've got, because it took decades to establish this. But anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, the way to allow West Virginians to organically start, grow, and maintain businesses is to lower the tax burden and the regulation and the interference of the government in your business and just let you innovate, let you do your thing. That's the basic idea.